I'm not leaving this room until I can sing the song Guns and Ships from Hamilton. Probably one of my favorite movies that I watched last year was the Broadway musical Hamilton. But there was one character from the play, from the movie, that really stood out to me, and one song that he sings that I thought was really amazing, and that character is Lafayette, played by Daveed Diggs. Lafayette was apparently a real guy. He was a French immigrant that fought in the American Revolutionary War, or whatever that was called. But his character in the play is really fun because he has a fun French accent, and he's funny, and he sings this really cool song, Guns and Ships. And the first time I heard this song, Guns and Ships, I hardly understood a word of it because it's so fast. But I also kind of thought, man, it would be really cool to be able to sing that fast. Let me give you a quick taste of what this song is like. So I really have no idea what I'm doing with this, but I printed off the lyrics to this song, and I'm going to just sit down and memorize them, learn this song until I can sing it. I'm going to see how long it takes me. I'm not leaving this room until I can do it. Quick disclaimer before I begin. I'm not even sure I could really call myself a singer, but I definitely can't call myself a rapper. So I hope I don't offend anyone by like ruining the song. I'm just trying to like challenge myself and have fun with it. It's 7:46 right now. This could be a late night. I wonder what my neighbors think of me by now. Anyway, I'm gonna start a stopwatch. Stopwatch is going. It's time to get practicing. I think I'll be alright when it comes to memorizing. Generally speaking, I can memorize things fairly quickly. I think the real challenge here is going to be learning the fast parts, because, well, first of all, I don't even know if my lips and mouth and throat can move that fast. I don't even know if it's physically possible for me. But if it is, it seems like it would take a lot of like practice and muscle memory and stuff. But hey, we'll see how it goes. I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats redder with blood stains. It's kind of violent. And I'm never gonna stop until I make I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop and burn them up and scatter their remains. Coats redder with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop it to... It's so quick. Lafayette, and I'm never gonna make them stop. How is this? The second line of this fast part is super hard, and I'm already losing my voice. I go to France for more funds. I come back with more guns and ships, and so they balance shifts. So I'm about half an hour into this, and I'm already starting to lose my voice. This is definitely going to be tough to sing the whole thing through perfectly. So you're going to have to use him eventually. What's he going to do on the bench of me? No one has more resilience or matches my practical tactical brilliance. You want to fight for your land back? Well, then you got to get your right hand man back. I get a right hand man back. I am now over an hour into this. I mean, it's coming sort of, but it still feels a ways away from being able to try to get through the whole thing. I feel like I pretty much have the lyrics memorized, but still, I almost still need the paper in front of me for the lyrics to come to my mind fast enough. I need my right hand man back. I need my right hand man back. I need my right hand man back. You get your right hand man back. You know, you gotta get your right hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some thought into the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right hand man back. Alexander. What is that note? The note's gonna be super hard to hit. Alright. 1 hour and 33 minutes into this. Completely exhausted. Like, I'm hungry, so I'm eating some trail mix. But like, I just feel weak. I feel like my mouth can't actually move fast enough to say this stuff anymore. Hopefully before I go to bed yet, I will be able to do some sort of performance. I can assure you right now, it won't be perfect. Why would they put these crunchy corns in an otherwise perfectly good trail mix? You hear that? I need my right-hand man back. So you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench? Ami? Ami? Ami, that means French. That means ami. That means friend in French. Over 2 hours in, and I think I'm sort of gonna call an audible on this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to sing it through a couple times. I'm quite confident that I won't be able to make it through without messing up. So I'm gonna try it a couple times, and then I'll have those to watch back and see what I need to work on. I'm gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna let my brain process all this memorizing I've been doing in the past 2 hours, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go for the real performance. I will be singing the parts of 3 different characters for this song: Aaron Burr, George Washington, and Lafayette. So I'm gonna use hats and quickly switch them so that you always know who's singing. How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower? He knows what to do in the trench to revenge of me. The battlefield raising Betsy Ross's flag higher. How does a ragtag volunteer knows what to do in the French of me? What's he gonna do on the bench of me? No one has more resilience or matches my tactical practical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back? You gotta get your right hand man back. Stopping for tonight at 2 hours and 21 minutes. So we'll be back at it tomorrow with an attempt to actually make it through. It's gonna be, I think it's gonna be a lot harder than I thought to make it through without making any mistakes. Alright, it's day 2, restarting the stopwatch. And yes, I'm wearing the same shirt as it was yesterday. It's locked down, doesn't matter. I've listened to the song quite a few times throughout the day, and I've been running the lyrics through in my head, so it's not like I've sort of been practicing when the stopwatch wasn't going. Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love. He's always not afraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman. How does a ragtag volunteer army in need of a shower somehow defeat a global superpower? How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire, leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly confusing, confounding the British henchmen. Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting Frenchman! I'm taking this horse by the reins, making red coats redder with blood stains. And I'm never gonna stop until I make them drop and burn up. It's gotta remain time. Watch me engaging them, escaping them, and raging them. Ow! I go to France for more fun. I come back with more guns and ships. And so the balance shifts. We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts. We can end this war at Yorktown, cut them off at sea. But for this to succeed, there's someone else we need, I know. So he knows what to do in the trench, ingenuitive and fluent in French, I mean. Sir, you're gonna have to use him eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, I mean? No one has more resilience or matches my practical tactical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back? I need my right hand man back, yeah. Get your right hand man back. You know you gotta get your right hand man back. I mean, you gotta put some thought into the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right hand man back. Alexander Hamilton. Troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander.
Sir, he knows what to do in the trenches to do it. They've been fluent in French, I mean. Sir, what you gonna do? You're gonna use him eventually. What you gonna do to bench me? No one has more resilience or matches my tactical, practical brilliance.